starting with
Honey butter rolls.
honey butter rolls today.
Yeast can be a little intimidating for people, and so a few things to keep in mind. Yeast is like us. It likes moderate temperature, doesn't like to be too wet or too dry.
Okay.
I've heated up our liquids here, and when you're dealing with yeast, you want to make sure it's not over 115 degrees. I used half a cup of water and then 1 1/4 cups dairy milk. Sprinkle over 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast, which is 1 packet. There's a common misconception with yeast that it needs sugar to bloom. Yeast doesn't actually eat like white sugar. It doesn't eat simple sugars. It likes to break down flour and make its own food. I have 3 tablespoons of sugar, which sounds like a lot, but it also helps keep these rolls moist for several days. Teaspoon and a half of salt, and I'm just going to sprinkle this over the top. And then I've got 6 tablespoons of a neutral oil. I have canola here. I have a mix of all-purpose flour and bread flour. We normally start on a low setting until all the flour is absorbed, and then we will kick up the speed for about 4 minutes to develop the gluten. It's essentially like if we put a whole container of rubber bands in here, we're looking for all those rubber bands to tangle together. So we took all those loose rubber bands and we made a giant ball. And you're gonna see that you could see through him.
Yes.
He's nice and clear. So this is a tablespoon of butter and a tablespoon of honey that I've warmed together. If you want to add any seeds or herbs, chopped herbs, you want to do it at the end.
And the recipe's online, ktdl.com, West Coast Flavors, and then that's under features. Thank you so much. This was a lot of fun.
Yay.